right, so we have our square complete, and we now need to open a new document. This time we are going to call it Type Final. This is how we are going to place the square in a symmetrical design. So we're going to double this. We're going to make it 8 inches by 8 inches and keep it 300 with transparent background. So once you hit OK, you'll see a second document. I'm just going to pull the tab across so that you can see both your documents at the same time. And we're actually going to just do a screen capture of this to make it easy and simplify it, and then duplicate it 4 times with some rotations. So I'm going to scoot this over and make sure I can see my full screen, my entire square, and that I have nothing selected. If you have something selected, you'll see those little bounding boxes show up in your screen capture, which you don't want to happen. So to do a screen capture, I'm just going to go Command-Control-Shift-4, and I'm going to drag just around the square that I've created, and it's basically taking a snapshot. Now I'm going to go to my final document, and I'm just going to Command-V. Now it's a little bit small, but I'm going to hold Shift from the corner, and I'm going to be looking at that width and height. I'm looking for 4 inches. There are several ways to get it exactly at 4, but I'm just sort of eyeballing it with this one to get as close as I can, and that looks great. So then when I hit return, it should look less pixelated. This should be plenty big for resolution. So I'm going to shove that up into the corner and then Option drag to the right. So now I've got 2 squares, but I would like to reflect this one so that it's a mirror image. To do that, I'm going to go Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal. And now I've got my mirror image set. And I can nudge it with my arrow key left or right to make sure it doesn't create a line down the center. That looks pretty good. So now I'm going to select these 2 and Option drag them straight down. And this time I'm going to be rotating them with this corner as they're both selected still. Holding Shift, I just rotate them so they're upside down. And return and just kind of position them into place. So if you see a line attaching or kind of between them, sometimes that's hard to get to go away, but at the same time, if you deselect and you really look at it, it's probably going to disappear and make a nice, beautiful display. So that's my completed tutorial for the Symmetrical Type project in Photoshop.